Let me tell you a little about myself. I was born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a native of the city of St. Paul. I grew up there with my parents and my 8 brothers and 2 sisters. I'm the 11th child, so you could say I'm the baby of the family. But I swear I wasn't spoiled. That's right, I'm part of a big family, probably the biggest family in the neighborhood, perhaps the biggest family in the state. I had a happy childhood, for the most part. My father and mother didn't have a lot of money, but because they both worked hard, we never felt deprived. I wasn't much interested in sports like my brothers were. I enjoyed reading and listening to music while growing up. I went to grade school near my house and then to high school about 2 miles away from our home. After graduating from high school, I went on to the University of Minnesota for my bachelor's degree. It took me a while to learn the ropes at the university, but I finally graduated about 6 years later. Better late than never, as my father used to say. I then went to Mexico for a couple of years to teach English and to study Spanish. When I returned, I decided to become a teacher, so I went back to school to get my master's degree. After teaching high school for a few years, I was offered a job in California, so I moved to Los Angeles in 1991. After working here for a few years, I went back to school again to get my PhD. I was starting to become a professional student. Well, I completed my PhD in 4 years and then taught at the university for several years. Now, I work at a small research organization here in Los Angeles. I am happily married, and I still enjoy reading and listening to music. And, of course, creating ESLpod.com lessons.